A few people have been asking me how to use OBS, and I've tried a couple of times to show people one-on-one, but I figured this would be easier if I could just show my settings, because of course the problem is that's going to vary from one computer to the next, and the whole resizing of the windows is it's a whole other topic. There's some amazing videos out on YouTube, and I will share the link with the ones that I have found to be the most helpful. But I thought I could at least share my screen and show you what settings I'm using to use Zoom, OBS, and Insight Timer at the same time. The most important thing to remember is to open up Zoom first, because you want to make sure that Zoom is using your camera and nothing else. So obviously I'm on Zoom already, so I've opened up Zoom. And I'm going to share my screen with you and show you the next thing I do, which is to open up OBS. So now you're seeing my OBS window. And the most important thing is to make sure you set up a scene. And the way you do that, obviously my scene is already set up. But down here, this little plus sign, you would click here and you would add a scene just like I did. I called it Zoom Live. Call it whatever you like, but I'll show you what the properties are that you need. And this is the part that gets tricky, where you need to make sure that you have the right properties selected. So I'm just going to show the properties of the Zoom. You want to make sure that window is your Zoom meeting. And the capture method, again, this is going to vary according to what you have. I'm using Windows 11. So my capture method is Windows 10, 1903 and up. Don't ask me what that means. I just know that's what I have to select to make it work. Window match priority, match title otherwise, find window of the same type. I just took the default there and it worked. There's this thing here called Capture Audio Beta. I have it clicked on, but honestly, I've not figured out how to get my Zoom audio into Insight Timer. And I find that if I mute myself, then we have no sound, because it's coming through my microphone and my speaker. So if you're doing a joint live with another teacher, it's going to be really important that you have your volume all the way up and you have your mic close to your speaker, or you're not going to capture sound. I have not figured out how to get past that. I've tried. If anybody figures it out, please let me know. So, all right. So I've got my Zoom, and I'm pretending that this over here is my Zoom, which is what I'm going to show on Insight Timer. So your Zoom is selected. It's important, obviously, that this be on. Otherwise, you're not going to have anything here. These other options, obviously, you don't have to have on. I do, because I'm using this as my mock Zoom window. So then you go over here under controls, and I have my virtual camera working already, but let's say you did not. So you're going to click on start the virtual camera. Then the third thing you want to do is open up your Insight Timer teacher's window. I'm going to switch to that screen. So, okay, now I'm here. I'm starting my live. I've already selected my options, but I just wanted to show you what they were. Over here, you want to make sure that you select OBS virtual camera. And once you have started running the OBS virtual camera, you will see this option here. So I clicked on that. These settings you do however you like. I always use full high def, stereo. I've selected my microphone, which is my Yeti. Obviously, if you've done live streams before, you've already got settings that you're using. I always use landscape because obviously portrait view does not look as good. And I believe that is it as far as your settings over here. I'm just going to click this window open so you can see what my stream settings are. And then that's it. I would click on start live, and obviously I would be here in this window. I'm not here right now because I'm on Zoom. And that would project whatever you were using, whatever you were seeing right into your live stream. And trust me, I know this is really confusing. It took me months of trial and error to get this to work. There's a YouTube channel. Blossom recommends him often, and so do I, because his videos are amazing. This is his name, Michael Firen. Well, this OBS tutorial video is like an excellent one to start with, and I will put that link in with this video, and I hope that helps. I know this is really complicated and confusing, and like I said, I can try and help you troubleshoot it, but sometimes it takes a while, and I just have to have the time to be able to sit with people and do it. I hope eventually we can do some kind of a live demo. Have to figure out how to do it and how to work that into the schedule, but if you have questions that I can answer, I'll do my best. But honestly, I just recommend that you check out these videos. This is how I've learned, and I've learned that every system is different. So what's working for me may not necessarily work for you, and these videos can really help a lot. So that is it. Um, I hope you find this useful. And again, send me a message. If there's something I can help you with, I will. I don't have all the answers, but I will definitely try.